So we got a new clan here. Starting a new run. Checking them out. What are they? Just gonna chop that down by a little bit. That was an extreme way to come back to them. So I loaded this up the first time and it kept giving me, okay, there we go. I had to redo my like game cache files, but we got the Spine Chief. Apply to Reap. Unit takes 1 damage per stack of whatever that is after combat ends. Add 1 by playing infused cards. The Wormkin uses this new thing to power spells and abilities. This new thing can exceed, but excess will be removed at the end of the turn. So I'm assuming that's like how much space, and they've got a new like mechanic, and I've also got to level them up to 5 to get their other side. We could go with them as a secondary and just reap the nice fracture here, but let's check them out with Hellhorn. Do something very basic. I don't know about Covenant rank 25. Give me the weakest boy opening so I can just have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I like the fact that additional cards are added too. Covenant rank 0 is kind of boring. Mastery cards on victory, huh? You know what? I lied. Let's check them out. This shouldn't be too hard for us. We could probably just beat this with like 1 clan. Okay, we got Talos, Arcus, and Seraph the Diligent. Last time I checked out this game, I don't believe there was much going on with it after what we had done. That's pretty wild, but this is a new artifact. Cards and reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. Capricious Reflection. Now let me see what this hero is all about. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units when they inspire. Inspire triggers when you gain this thing on this floor, once per whatever thing that is. And this makes you gain them by striking something. This also has a lot of HP. Very big, beefy chieftain here. I'm gonna go with just the beefy boy. And what else is this up here? Excuse me. Wormtooth. Clan starter cards are infused. One card in each draft pick pack will be infused. When played, the current floor will gain 1 crystal. I'm calling it crystal from now on. I don't know what they're gonna call it, but I'm calling it 1 crystal. Yeah, give me the reward on this. If I lose it, I'm good. I'll be fine. Build up charged echoes to empower Wormkin units and spells on that floor. Charged echoes that exceed the available slots will disappear at the end of a turn. Play infused cards to add charged echoes to that floor. The Wormkin starting artifact, Wormtooth, applies infused to starter cards and 1 card per draft. That's 2 Reap, and that added an infused to the floor. So he's going to die from that. Same with you. Let's put after combat ends. After combat ends. Yeah, let's slap you up here. Put a little boy in front of you and end our turn. Kind of butts that we got the candies and nuts here. It's half a dozen of 1/6 of another. I think more so you want to kill something on this floor, add more infused to the floor. Start throwing these down, add some more infused to this floor. The fact that they're both not dying kind of makes me a little sad, but we can dance with this devil in the pale moonlight, you know? So of course, I think we just add this to you. We infuse the rest of the floor as much as we can, and that should ensure that he takes a lot of damage. Because after combat, 12 damage, and they're still reaped with 2, actually. Interesting. You get out of here. Now they take 1 damage per stack after combat ends. So let's slow this down a little bit. Oh, it's all the way at the end of combat. Okay, that's different. That's different then. I was reading that completely wrong. I am also intrigued, Skullface. Consume. Apply 2 armor per infused to friendly units. I think this is garbage. Consume. Permafrost. Deal 13 damage to a unit. Move it to the back. This is good. You can choose what unit and move it to the back. That's good. Extract 1. Lose infused after you play this card. Please tell me of this game you play. You've never played Monster Train? This is a deck builder for the ages. Let's grab this card and get out of here. I kind of like this bad boy. If you've never played Monster Train, you're on a train, you're trying to go all the way to the bottom here. Oh my word, it's a lot farther than I thought, huh? You're trying to get all the way here. So in the map, you can see we just started off, left the Dark Forge, and we're trying to get our train all the way to the bottom. And it is a crazy great deck builder based upon different clans having different synergies with each other, and I kind of want to see more of these units that we have in this clan. The Bog Chrysalis. Shell 5. Shell 5 means at the end of the turn, remove infused from the floor to remove shell from the unit within the shell. When all shell is removed, the unit is hatched. Summon 2 bog flies. And it's got 3 damage shield. I have no idea how good these... Oh, bog flies are 5 damage with 5 HP per infused. And this one hatches Pupa Kinhost Pupa. Summon Kinhost Pupa. Armor, multi-strike, reap, 1. This looks like a BA mofo. Oh, because he's got spikes. Yeah, let's grab this. I don't like multi-strike on any of these. I don't know if adding damage to any of these is going to be a good idea. Definitely adding a little bit of HP to you to make you chonky is kind of funny. We'll try and add a little bit of HP to him. It's probably a bad idea, but we're on the easiest difficulty right now. I'm not really worried about it. Enemies appear on each floor. Not right now. Yeah, make him chonky. Get him to be a little chonky. After he's a little chonky, you put him on the first floor in front of your main boy. Then we start stacking the infuse. Man in the back's already gonna die, so we just need to throw our boys wherever we can. That was actually a great drop there. This is consumed, so I won't see it again. Let us, again, raise a little bit more infused. Yeah, we can definitely mess with this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. A brief respite, but while we have this respite, we can still build up chunks, can't we? Oh, you cannot build them up easily. I have to apply this to something, whether it be myself or something else. This still has 3 infused to go. Let's throw one of you up here. Let's actually bop yourself for 2. That's going to get rid of one of the eggshells. And now we're on the last little bit. He's actually super dead. He should hatch, right? No? Oh, he did hatch. He did hatch at the end of that. Okay. It does even more damage. Apply infuse to a card in your hand. Oh, normally it would be consumed. I don't like that. I do like that, though. Ooh, that's a good vent. I can use that at 0 cost and still get really powerful. I don't need the Pyre health. I don't need the Hell Vent. Yeah, give me a Hellhorned and give me something good. The damage shield multi-strike. He's gonna do a lot of damage, but he doesn't live nearly as long as the other unit here. Plus 20 damage and consume. Let's make one of these torches just gross in damage. We can make this cost basically nothing. We can make the vent. Vent. Oh, it does 2x plus 1. Interesting. Okay, we're getting in there. I don't know if I want to refresh what I'm getting out of here. We can just move on. All right, random event. Show me a random event here. And we can start dropping cards, building our deck out, getting more units. We start with 2 clans. So the first clan we're getting all these infused from. The second clan we're getting all the torches from. Hey to Hermit Gamer, how's it going? Playing a little bit of I don't know how I like these. These are kind of bad. Playing a little bit of the new DLC that just dropped today. Very interesting for them to just kind of drop this out of nowhere. As far as I'm concerned anyway. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. So far, I'm literally on my first run on the 3rd battle now. This new clan's got me thinking about some things, you know? I think we drop you. Drop a torch. Drop a fracture. They're still dying because you've got thorns. What hatches from you? Let's put you up here. It's not a new camera. I literally fixed my old camera's issue. My old camera, or not my old camera. It's not a new camera. The camera that I was using, or the settings I was using for my camera, were stretched, giving me like a bad proportion, so that was just me being dumb. It'll happen. The funny thing is nobody ever really mentioned it to me. I figured it out on myself whenever I reinstalled when I moved, and I was like, hey, wait a second. How long has this been bad? The whole time? All right, thanks everybody. Let's raid you up. Both of these are gonna infuse, which will gain me a bit, but let's just, yeah, I need to gain so much more to this floor. I don't know if they're gonna live through this long enough. Are you just the, oh, you're the enchant. I hate you. Let's get rid of you. Let's drop you. I want you to live is the issue that I'm having. But I do not believe that is the case anymore. Yeah, if it dies before it gives me the unit, then that is no good. Once again, you're gone, no haste. You thought it was normal. That is, you know, definitely not on you, more on me for not fixing up what should have been fixed up on my end. It'll happen though. It's definitely one of those it'll happen kind of things. If I do this, you're definitely dead. You're like super dead, right? Yeah, super dead. What a chonker. What a beefy boy. I'm just loving looking at all these new cards right now, like this infused effect. Okay, this is giving me permafrost here. The new clan so far is, it's destroying my brain at the moment, but I think I'll be good. Return 5 consumed spells to the top of your draw pile. or double rage. I'm going to skip this one for a little bit of money. Infused multi-strike. When played, gain 10/10 and 1 space per. So you want to wait until you have this. You want to wait until you have a lot of infuse on a floor. I don't know how I feel about this. Their big thing is having infuse. So each of their floors has like 5 infuse per floor, if you may have seen that. I don't really know if I want to go with upgrades. I want to see new units. Let's go see some new units. Triggers when a card is consumed on this floor. Etch. That is something I've never seen before. This card is a beast. What is this? The first of his kin? I'm liking this hatch thing where like every time you do put down one of these crystals here, every time you do put down one of these crystals or add one by playing an infused card, it lets them hatch quicker and quicker and quicker. Yeah, it's a secondary source for many effects, and it's after having other effects in the game and being like, okay, this is what I do with this, this is what I do with this. Now I'm like, hold on, that kind of changes things a little bit, you know? I'm gonna get rid of like a train steward and one of these torches. Upgrade a unit, plus 3 damage per, like I didn't even know this was a thing. Endless? His slots are full. Maybe we just make him a little beef? That's not enough beef. It might be enough beef for you. It might be enough beef for you. The multi-strike here is gross. I will just give it to him. You're just playing Library of Runa? Aside from Monster Train. Every strike gives this. Apply 2 Reap, and Reap is per that. No, I think I'll go with this. Besides this, I've been playing Stardew Valley. I've been playing, hold on, let me pull up my list. Stardew Valley, I've been playing a lot of Loop Hero. I played some Vermintide 2 in my off time. I usually play Vermintide 2. Played a little bit of Overcooked with the wife. That was pretty funny. And then in the past month, I've definitely played Hades and Disco Elysium. That's pretty much been it. In the middle of the move, it kind of got a little bit wonky there, but it was fun to drop down and play some Overcooked with the wife after moving and being like, this is how you're supposed to move boxes. I was thinking about it. Let's try and do this floor like this time. Could you please die so I don't take damage? I like rage on you. He'll die if we rage. And we'll also get... Oh, it's got 3 HP. If I reap you, do you die? Do you die? You don't die? Kind of not fair that I still have to play that, but at least he's all the way up there. I was not thinking about getting Evil Geniuses. What I was thinking about getting was... Outriders is what that game's called. Everybody's been talking about it, dude. And I'm like, I hardly know what it is. Such an old man. I'm like, what is this thing you're talking about? There we go. Oh, did he bust out? Look at him. He busted out. He's so strong. Kin host Poopa. This unit was not summoned from a unit card. It won't appear in a card pile, and it can't gain endless. Look how many things are on this card, though. Like, this is what I'm talking about dealing with my brain here. Well, let's keep adding infuse to one of these floors. Guess it doesn't totally matter. Oh, that's a lot of damage. don't really want to use my consumes though. And I guess I don't really need to use anything. I could add some more infused to the floor. These floors can only have 4 infused. Yeah, my friends keep trying to get me to play it. I don't know what to tell you. They really, really want me to play it. Runa in particular, due to its world building, story and world building. Story and world building's a big plus as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, with that extra infused up there. Let's get rid of you so I don't take damage. Get rid of you so I don't take damage. I wish I could play him down here because he gets plus for every crystal. You want to build crystal on floor and then throw him down. Such an interesting card. Like if I throw him here, he got huge. Oh, he gains that big. He doesn't give you that much. Okay, it's a little bit worrisome. Apply 13 reap. Extract 1. You lose 1. Can't be played if you don't have any infused. Deals 5 damage twice. If you slay something, you gain 2. Usually things like this are very good, especially with holdover. Oh, normally this costs 2. Oh, lobotomy core. I do like me some indie games. Indie games come out of nowhere and they always have such crazy... That's gross. Such crazy mechanics and such a good, like, swath of things. You never know which direction it's gonna go whenever you get, like, into a really good indie game. It could go one way, it could go completely another way. It could change exactly how you think about everything. You know, it's a good time. You know, and they don't usually get stuck behind the whole... Ooh. I'll take a +1 on every other floor. They don't usually get stuck behind the whole production value of things where, you know, a group of people is trying to make a game into something that it shouldn't be. I think this is good. I think this is also very good. Usually this is the way you go with this unit. That might also be very good. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. We still got 395. What is our next thing that we're going to spend money on though? That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Let's just go into the next battle. It surprises me when, thank you for talking about the camera being better, because it reminded me that some people will say that you gotta. That was not the card I wanted to drop. I wanted to drop the host vessel. A lot of people will try and pick up like a completely new webcam. Or they'll go for like the camera setup where they get a camera and then they get like the cam link and they go that route. That's giving it back to me. That's holdover. But I don't think it's super worth it. That's worth it. Library of Runa or Lobotomy Core, a look. I'll have to keep it on my outlook here. Waves remaining. 3. There's our holdover, and that's gonna give me super good return there. I think you keep adding infuse to this floor to try and break this man out. Now he can actually do damage too. You don't have anything, you just do the 10. I can't remember the last, like, last big game I looked into that had some kind of mechanic like that. There we go. Could have sworn he was gonna gain armor on that. Oh, only when somebody dies. Only when somebody dies. It's this one that gains it the other way. Like, lobotomy core, isn't that the one that has, like... Or I might be thinking of another game. But isn't that the one that has, like... Oh, I could have killed. Is he dead anyway? He's dead anyway. Doesn't matter. I don't want to extract on that floor. And I won't kill on that floor. I thought lobotomy core was the one that had a different mechanic to it that was like you built ground and like you built this thing in a thing, or am I thinking of something else? You know what I mean? Kind of like I don't want to say The Sims, but that's definitely what my brain keeps going to. It can't be like The Sims. Still not dead, huh? I might be thinking of something else. Let me look at this. Lobotomy Corporation. Ah, okay. This is definitely different than I thought. Yeah, this is definitely different than I thought. Hold on, let me... Weep. This is what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, I thought it was, this reminds me of XCOM. Weep. There you go. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of XCOM. Just the layout of it. Or Oxygen Not Included. And I played quite a bit of Oxygen Not Included. Ancient Resonance, huh? I don't think this is very good. Return a spell card from your discard. Apply infused -1 and consume. I'm still liking these. Oh, that was not what I thought it was. Oh, that's free. Oh, that's free. If it can just get infused a little bit, that would be nice. I believe we're going to go to the left and try and get all the greatest trinkets in the world. I mean, we don't need the Pyre health, which is nice. At the start of battle, draw until you have 10 cards. We're going to take this. We're going to take this. Is more management than building. Okay, that's fair. It definitely has that ant farm-like building to it, though. That I immediately thought of Oxygen Not Included and an XCOM. Huh. What happened? 10 cards at the start? Yeah. That's fairly funny. 10 cards at the start and just, you know, all the energy in the world to play them. All right, if we play our cards right, we could be pretty gross here. So let's play you. Now let's do whatever we can to... Let's do whatever we can to gain some infused on this floor. Yeah, anything we can to gain some infused on this floor. He's gonna gain plus 50-50. So now we pop the pupa in the back. We pop you right here. We drop you here, and we just say GG's. That should do well enough. We don't have enough to play both of you. I hate that. I would like to play both of you. Oh, I don't have any on this floor, so I can't play it. Gross. I also don't have any on this floor, so I can't play it. Wait, what are you doing? Triggers when you play a spell on this floor. Apply +1 to the spells in hand. I guess that doesn't... Well, no. That will matter. That will matter. Do we add infuse to this floor then? I don't think we care. I think we just end. Okay. Yeah, I think we did just get like a huge win. Just because we were given like tons of damage at the beginning, and this guy's gonna hatch and just be like nasty. Let's just do a bit of damage while we're here. Okay, spawn whatever you want to spawn all the way up there. I can finally add my other boy. And feeling good. Yeah, now we can start dropping the infusions. I don't think this changes anything. Oh, it hatched. They're all dead. Free shield. Whoa. What is this going on? Apply 1 daze to your units whenever you play a non-morsel unit card on the floor. I hate it, so we're gonna give this to you. We're gonna infuse, and we're just gonna do. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna add a lot of junk to that boy. I can move whoever I want to the front. No, let's just keep you in front. It'll be fine. Let's keep you in front. I hate this. This thing sucks. But overall, if we can just gain more crystal... we should be fine. He's already taken almost half his HP and damage, so we should be super fine. Let's buff you up. Okay, you can daze me all you want, because I don't care anymore. 92 damage for doing nothing to him? Yeah, thank you. He's got to be super dead, but I'm not even looking over there. This is pretty gross. This is like getting 2 moves for every one of your opponent's move in like chess or something, you know? When ramping up against somebody is so broken. Apply 4 times reap to enemy units. Not a single unit, all units. Two rage, 2 armor, consume infused. I'll go with the Wormkin spike. Nah, give me a little bit more. I want so much more. I want all the power. Another artifact. Yeah, I feel like we go this way. Make our spells a little bit more, oh yeah. Our spells just a little bit more powerful. I didn't like any of those. I like this. I like this. I don't like that so much, but I like this. Remove consume, but the cost goes up. That's a very damaging spell at that point. Same with this. 13 reap is not to be played with. I think we go with this. Spend a little bit more money to re-roll and see what else we can get over here. Holdovers are good. Yeah. Everything cost 1. We have tons of mana now. Everything cost 1. So much more multi-strike. Lots of HP on this guy. That's I think what initially brought me over to getting this champ version rather than the other champion version. When they die, I take damage, so let's chill here. Ah, that's such a bad card to play immediately. I do have the Carapace. You're going to take all that damage anyway, so just give me a second here. I want to infuse as much as I can before I drop this man. And that's it. That's literally all I can infuse. I hated it a little bit. I don't even know if I want to drop this. I guess I drop 1 up here. And now we continue to annihilate freaking everything here. With 0 issues, I might add. Keep our main boy alive just a little bit longer. If you guys cannot hurt me, that would be great. Ah, they did double because I didn't. Okay, I understand. They don't do double if you do that. If you just kill them immediately, they do not do double. Put you up on the top. I'm gonna actually beat up this guy for some for some of those. Still got 4 waves remaining. The first floor is not going to last long going this way at all. Sad but true. We drop you and we continue to hit that lab. I would like you to break open. You definitely have all the right moves here. If I can add an infuse, I can actually get back to... That probably wasn't worth it at all. Is he gonna actually break out of there before this? I don't think so. I think he's screwed. You're dead, I'm dead, we're dead, it's all dead. $20 reap? Yeah, sure. He's dead anyway. I don't really want to hit this guy. This guy has got a bad revenge mechanic. Every time you hit him, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah, probably best not to mess with that. Return a spell infused. Extract 3. Holdover. Draw 3. Apply consume to the drawn spells. I don't like it. I kind of like it. I also kind of like it. I don't like that it's +1 and remove consume. I think my deck is fine. There are a lot of different strategies when you play this game. As far as like going a small deck, going a big deck, putting whatever you can in there. You always want to get rid of the base things though. When it comes between playing this base card or literally anything else, I'd probably rather play literally anything else. It's killing a lot more, I'll tell you that much. I think we take that and then we go look at what we have in here. Ooh, I got 2 good X-Cost cards. When one or more infused are added to the floor, apply Reap 1 to a random enemy twice. I'll go with the first Hell Pact. And then we're going to go back and we're going to go find something else over here that we want to mess with. Something like this. Easy, simple. You can make a lot of reap out of that. You can make a lot of reap out of that. Well, fine, why not? This crazy little cat man. You know what? I think we do go with this. The torch has gotta be able to kill something. They gotta be able to kill something. Give me a free one of these. That way I might be able to drop the world's strongest strongest lad on level 1. The first spell card played each turn gets consumed. Ow. I don't want to automatically lose a card on the... Kind of hate these. It's not so bad. We do have a consume card already. So just let that be consumed. That's also auto-consumed. We don't have to worry about these because we have the greatest spell of all time. We can spend that 1 to gain 2. We can infuse, and then drop the lad. Then double stack. Just because I have this card, I think being able to drop 1 billion infuses was like the greatest thing ever to come to my deck. And stuff like that's just really fun. It only applies 16 and that floor has none. On this floor... I think I'm gonna wait 1 turn before I drop that. 1 or 2 turns, depending on where they go. Yeah, 1 turn it was. 36 reap. Everything's pretty much dying. You're doing fine. Drop you, drop you. I can drop you. Save you a little bit of HP. I don't think we do it at base. I want to spend maybe 1 or 2 HP. Or not HP, 1 or 2 cards and then go with it. Or even do it here. 36. 36 is probably good enough. Because we can do that and then we can even add another infuse to the floor. Hope to get that man out there a little bit faster. Now why don't you just come to one of my infused floors? Let me know how you think. Let me know what you think about it. I really don't want you to add... I guess you won't add a self-mutilation to the floor. He'll die. When he dies, you get a nice etch because it's a consume card. I guess this will save you 3 HP in the long run. Whatever. 3 HP. 2 waves. Okay, automatically don't want to talk to that. Want to keep hitting you up as long as I can. $400 damage. Yeah, he is not liking life right now. Consume this. Ah, you don't have enough anymore. Ah, I'm dumb. He's dead. He's dead. He's seen better days. My Pyre did take damage. Pyre did take damage, but what are you gonna do? This is why you have Covenant ranks, people. This is why you walk up the ladder a little bit at a time, one step at a time, showing them who's boss. We even gained a level. Unlock me a new card. So one thing that I wish you just started with all the cards, but you kind of gotta build that repertoire, and then later on, once you've unlocked all the cards, then you start popping off and seeing more and more synergies. Interesting. But hell yeah. One additional card in each draft pack will be infused. Hell yeah. Oh, I got to level 3 too. Extract 3. You lose 3 after you play this card. Can't be played if you don't have 3. Apply melee weakness 3. That's pretty good. It's a little costly. Increase your base amount that you can hold on every floor by 1. Not all that necessary as far as I'm concerned. First win. You only need to take it to level 10. Let's do a new run. Let's try and get a W using one of these other clans, because obviously this clan's got all the power to it. Let's try doing something that's a little bit more defensive on Covenant rank 1, where everybody is stronger and we've got additional random cards in our deck.